Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with Afan Lido for the end of season 21 review. Um, just going to go through fixtures mostly to just go through the end of the season really. So straight into it. After the Welsh Cup fourth round, we had Bangor. We beat 6-0 actually. Walsh with two, Benali with two, O'Sullivan and McCaw. 1-0 versus Airbus. And then we went on to Marseille. We actually lost the first leg, 3-2 away. Guzman got two. They took the lead. We got it back. Then they took a 3-1 lead, but Guzman got us back on sort of winnable terms for the next leg with 3-2. So we had two away goals there, which is pretty good, um, which was nice. Then we went on to beat Real 2-0, 5-1 versus TNS, 4-0 versus Ryder, 3-1 versus Bangor, and then we went on to beat Marseille 2-0 in the end. Wayne Clark and Darren McCaw giving us the wins, the goals there to take us through 4-3 in aggregate, which is really nice to have a comfortable win there, take us into another quarter to final. Played ABBA, then we played Airbus, won both games, and then guess who we had for the quarter final? Yes, Arsenal. So that was brilliant. The team who just are just powerhouses. We lost the first game 6-4. So I was set up on counter, and we were 2-0 down within 7 minutes. So I said, screw it, put us on attacking. We got back to 2-2, then went to 3-2, then they made it 3-3 in half time, then they made it 4-3, then 5-3, like a second later, then 6-3, and then McCaw finished his hat trick to make it 6-4. So if we won 2-0 at home, we could get through. Sadly, that was not the case. We drew 2-2 at home. Really unfortunate. I wanted to go standard from the start, but an own goal from Nowicki, and then they made it 2-0 away, but we brought it back to 2-2. Nowicki sort of making up for his error, and then McCaw in the 88th minute, but it was never going to happen. Really unfortunate. 8-6 on aggregate, which is pretty crazy. I actually want to show you the quarter-final stages for that. Let's go back a season and then go to the quarter-final. It was a high-scoring sort of thing. We, like Arsenal, 8-6 against us. West Ham, actually, in there. Look at that. They got to the quarter-final. So the first knockout round, Monaco, PSG got through, Man U got through. West Ham went through against Celtic 8-5, which is pretty crazy there. But yeah, so it was in the semis was West Ham, Man City, Arsenal, and Monaco, which is a bit weird there. Then we go to the semi-final. It was Arsenal versus West Ham. West Ham won the home leg 6-3, and then Arsenal, no, West Ham won away at Arsenal 6-3. No, no, that doesn't make sense at all. West Ham won the home game 6-3. Arsenal won their home game 3-0 to take them through 6-6 on away goals. Man City beat Monaco 8-4 in aggregate. And then the final was 4-4, and then Man City won on penalty. So it was a very high-scoring Champions League. I think there was some record broken actually for teams with most goals scored. Actually, yeah, look at that. It was us. So we only got to the quarters and we broke the record for most goals scored. We scored 51 that year, well this year, which is pretty amazing. And we are no longer the holders of the most against, which is now Maccabi Tel Aviv. So that'd be pretty cool if we were the most team goals scored and most team conceded. Pretty good because to be fair, we were that a few 8 years ago. So it kind of shows how well we've done. But Man City won the Champions League again, second year in a row. So look at that, Arsenal, City. So what can we do? After that, we just went on to focus on the cups and the league. Played the Welsh Cup semi-final versus Haverfordwest, won 4-0. 1-0 versus TNS, a 1-1 draw with Real, which is really annoying. Seeing as at home they got a penalty within 5 minutes to go, so we couldn't really do anything to come back from that. 3-2 win over TNS in the Premier League Cup final. Took the lead, then they made it 1-1, then they made it 2-1, then until the second half where O'Sullivan and Callahan gave us the win there, which was another win there. 1-0 versus ABBA on the last day of the season. Jamie Canati, a new youth prospect coming through, and then we beat Newtown 4-2 in the Welsh Cup final. McCall with 2, Guzman and Hill with the goals to give us the win there. So if we actually show the um, league stage, Real came second for the second year. That draw against us, that did it actually. They beat us last year to take second, and they drew with us this year to take them second. So we've sort of been helping them in a way. Um, but yeah, they came second, and then TNS in third with 53, ABBA with 50, Banger with 47, and Airbus 46. It's been the closest league it's ever been, really. If we show the past positions again, like I've been doing this a lot, but look at, well, Banger not really in that contention, but look at that. Like they were all over the place. TNS, um, really, they dropped down for a little bit. Like they were down in like fifth for a little bit towards the end, but they brought it back up to third. ABBA were really close to doing it, but then dropped out. And Real sort of started off poorly and just kept climbing. And then there's just us. But yeah, in the end, Bala and West End were relegated. Um, Pretty low points there. And actually, Care got the European places, like the Euro qualifier spot, which is pretty cool. But there we go. If you look at awards for the year, the Manager of the Year went back to me for the second year again. So that is actually, I don't know how many it is, but it's quite a lot now, 19 or 20. Player of the Year went to Nigel Hoddle from TNS. The first time it's been him, been like not a Lido player since 2014-15, which sort of breaks a streak, but to be fair, I don't really mind with the league anymore. I'm focused on Europe. To be fair, he did well. 10 goals, 11 assists in 25 games. Got 30 points, 11.19 average rating. Not too bad. Team of the season, we had Hill in, we had Whitaker, and we had Ronnie Markey, our Irish centre-back. So 3 players in that. Go back to awards, actually. Top goal scorer went to Stuart Thomas from Real, then Grant Guy, then Tom Silverwhite. So no Welshman there, an Englishman, and a Scottishman. It's sort of been taken over, seeing as the other clubs starting to transfer with money now. Ronnie Markey, though, one young player, I'm quite happy for him. He's definitely developing very well as our centre-back. 19 heading, 17 tackling. We just need to get his marking up now. And his determination says hopefully he will do that. He definitely had a good season this year for us. But yeah, I actually want to show you the other teams, like sort of teams. If we go to the general, there we go. So if we look at our team, we've got a lot of different nationalities. We have quite a few Northern Irishmen now. 4 Englishmen, 1 Dutch, 5 Northern Irish, well, not really Polish, 1 Portuguese, 4 Irish, 2 Scottish, a Serbian, a Korean, a Spanishman, a Swiss, and quite a lot of Welsh. And if we look at the other teams, they are pretty much now the 4 nations, sort of English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh. Well, Bala are sort of relegated, so they don't really have that. Banger have a Greek as their captain, but he's half English, and then Scottish and English. Then, yeah, English, Scottish, Irish, Welsh. Same thing here, but not as much. Like the bigger teams have a lot more players. Newtown here, look at that. Look at all those Englishmen, and they've got a few Northern Irish, but they do have quite a few on loan. And then more English, French, which is weird. Like I don't even have a French person, but yeah. And then TNS with a lot of Englishmen, a Ghanaian, not as many sort of Scottish people, but yeah, sort of yeah. They're sort of starting to integrate their way into the league now, so which is pretty cool. If I show you the stats of our team though, goals wise, Guzman got 23, Hill got 21 in the end, very good there. Benali got 18, McCall got 17, Callahan had 12, Mata stayed on 10, Simmons got 10, O'Sullivan got 9. Assist wise, O'Sullivan though, he did get 16 because he's been playing left wing really this year. Benali's got 15, Guzman got 14, Callahan's got 13, 12, Jarman got 10, so definitely very well there. Draper got 6 and 9, which I just wanted to show you. Yep, this is the day. He is 35 now, and he plans he will retire next year. So he has 1 more year with us, so hopefully we're going to make that his best year. Well, it probably won't be, but make it a special year for him. He's deciding to become a scout, actually. and as you can see, he's got pretty poor ratings for a scout, but hopefully he can improve them. But yeah, it's a bit. I'm very happy that I've kept him. Like there's some players I could have kept on, but I've let them go because they complain. Me and Simon Draper had a bit of a falling out a few times where he asked to be on the transfer list, but he always came back and said, "I want to stay." And he's just been here since the beginning, really, or nearly the beginning. But yeah, it'll be sad to see him go. See Simon Draper not on that team sheet, so that's a bit of a sad point there. But otherwise, I don't think there's much to go through really. Um, Boardroom wise, we're getting our training facilities upgraded again due to the fact that the sort of what's it called, technology advances sort of thing. So we upgrade it like that. To be fair though, we are losing money, which isn't the best. I think it's due to the fact that we got quite a high wage bill because we've got quite a lot of players on the book. So I'm gonna have to look to trim that next year. Because like the only way we're making money is through player sales and prize money. Just because the league's not very well, I'm gonna have to drop it back and sort of take a more conservative approach. But yeah, that's sort of just plans for the future. That's more of like financial business there going on. But yeah, so I'll be back for the start of next year. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.